Absolute scenes. Red Leaf people in Rose Bay. People, I am out here today in Red Leaf, which is in Rose Bay, and it's fucking beautiful, and I thought basically I'd just make a quick little video and get everyone caught up and up to speed on the events of Joe Delaney's life. So there's a lot to catch up on basically, and a few of you will know that the main event or the main announcement in this video is going to be about X on the beach. So I announced this on my Instagram, and so I suppose this is just for anyone who hasn't seen, but to give you an idea, that is a reality, fuck me, my hair's fucked. It's a reality TV program where basically they grab a load of people and throw them in a fucking villa, and they all get pissed together, and then their ex-boyfriends and girlfriends start turning up and shit gets fucking eventful, man. And so if you probably know about it if you're in the UK or maybe even Australia, because it's fairly big over here as well. And if not, then that's a little summary of what it's about. I'm gonna sit down. I hope you can hear me. It's a bit windy and there's a plane and there's kids everywhere, but I'll have to try and keep this concise anyway. So obviously that's gonna come on screens at the end of January, and let me start by just saying how fucking grateful I am to have had the kind of opportunity to do it. It was absolutely insane, some of the best times of my life. Like literally, I just feel like sometimes I'm unworthy of the luck that comes my way because I've had a fucking easy ride in life, and I kind of feel a little bit of guilt about it sometimes. But I suppose that does spur me on to have some kind of, I have some kind of philanthropic ambitions, but we'll, maybe I don't know. Anyway. And you know what? I don't really watch TV. And especially don't watch reality TV. And I kind of didn't know what to expect from it at all. But I met some fucking cool people, some really cool people, and I'm not just saying that to be fucking nice, because I don't just say shit to be nice because I'm a dickhead. But fucking cool, man. I just jumped in the sea, so the curls are coming back, man. Yeah, I met some really fucking cool people I didn't expect to be honest, but I really made some good friends who we'll stay friends with for a long time, I'm sure. They might even be in some vlogs, you never know. And so that's just something that I'm really thankful for, because making a load of new friends and suddenly realizing that now you've got a fuckload more cool people involved in your life, that's a really good feeling. It's literally one of the best feelings there is, I think. It's pretty good. How did I come about getting on the show? A few people have been asking that. Basically, I was walking through Liverpool, some girl comes up to me, she says, "Hey, we're looking for people to be on this reality show. It's on MTV. Can't tell you what it is, but this show, whatever." And I'm like, "All right, fuck it, I'll apply." We didn't really know the dates. And we didn't know if we could fit them between Ibiza and Australia, and so I was just applying basically for the sake of the experience, because after your application form there's like a little phone thing, and then you go to a couple of little audition type things, where a few stages and stuff. But I was just doing it for the experience, because I thought it's good practice to turn up and make a good impression on people. It's good first impression game practice, innit? And it's something that's a little bit out of the ordinary, because you have to turn up, you have to be a lively cunt, you have to be pretty fucking funny, you have to, I thought the past year, YouTubing and delving into graft a bit more on the streets, I thought this has kind of prepared me for this quite a lot, and so I'll have a crack at it, and I just did it, and I wasn't that bothered about the actual thing, because I didn't know if the dates were even okay yet, and so I went into every kind of stage of the audition process or whatever it was quite a quite easygoing kind of attitude, and I think that kind of probably helped me. So ended up the dates fell fucking perfectly, and I flew out to film it the day after I got back from Ibiza, which fucking is not ideal, because obviously anyone who's been Ibiza knows you need a bit of fucking time to recover and shit, and I literally got back at That view, man, is so sick. I got back at like 3, no, I got back at 12 midnight one night, and I went to the gym, slept, went out shopping the next morning, went to the gym again, and then flew out at 3 that afternoon. Back home for 13 hours, and so I wasn't in the best of shape for it, to be honest, because obviously I'd just done an Ibiza. I've been fucking drinking for 2 weeks and that. A bit windy, man. Flew out, filmed that, came back, and then a few days later we left for like New York, Vancouver, and then came here. And so now we're here. This is basically, a lot of people have been asking me, like, you know, are you still going to YouTube and shit like that, and you know, you're going to remember all those like initial fucking followers and shit when you made it. And I think, you know, let's not get into the deep philosophical meanings of made it or interpretations of made it, but because that's subjective. But you know, I don't think I've made it. I don't think it's like, well, I have made it already, but I've made it way before I did. You know, if you're happy, you've made it, aren't you? You know, and I don't think anything's gonna change, man. I might get a bit of exposure, might make a bit of money out of it, shit like that, you know. Might get a few birds out of it, obviously, which I'm gonna milk the fuck out of it. So get ready, England, when I come back, cause every thirsty little fuck that inboxes me is getting nailed all around fucking UK. Just kidding, kind of. What else? But apart from that, you know, I'm still gonna be YouTubing. I'm always gonna be YouTubing because YouTube's the fucking one, man. It's what I love. It's what I love most about anything that I fucking do, because I love the camaraderie that comes with it, and I appreciate like all you like initial follow, even people who've just subscribed. Fuck me, my hair's fucked. You know, I notice the names of people who've always been liking and commenting on my shit from the start, and even people who haven't, and they say, oh man, I've been following you since such and such and such. You know, it's good, and I appreciate all that, and as if I'm gonna start like acting like I fucking made it, because you know what, I'm not even gonna say that I'm gonna be humble, because I've got no reason to not be humble, man. You know, as soon as I find a reason to not be humble and start being an arrogant fuck, as soon as I make myself worthy of being an arrogant fuck, don't worry, I fucking will. But I'm just a fucking lad with curly hair who YouTube shit, man. I'm not even being modest, I'm being fucking real, like, and you know, I'm not a modest person. If I've got like good shit about me, I openly admit it, man. You know, like my fingering technique is fucking next level, but there's too many kids around to start talking about fingering. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I just want to take everyone on the fucking journey. Maybe some exciting shit will happen, maybe some interesting stuff will come about, and I'm just going to document everything and keep everyone updated on the situation, the plan, and you know, just that kind of shit, because I think it'd be interesting, man. It'd be a good fucking, just be an interesting journey to see what happens on it. I am currently gonna stay in Australia until about, I think, like mid-Feb or something, because I think really if I'm gonna cash in on the show, I need to be back in England, really, if I'm gonna make the most like money and shit out of it, because it does show over here, but I think it'd be more lucrative for me to be at home for it. And so I'll go back to the UK. I'll probably do Body Power this year, see what comes about off the show. Also, me and Tommy B are looking into opening a barbershop in Manchester when we get back, so there's going to be a lot of time taken up from that. But as I say, even if I end up like drifting away from fitness a little bit, I'll still be vlogging everything. You know, I'll still be YouTubing, because you know that's really what I enjoy most. What else can I say? Growing my hair, that's another update. Growing it long, I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to look like fucking Thor. What else? Probably gonna need to get like some kind of agent or like management in place for when the show comes out and shit. I haven't sorted that out yet, but I'll sort it, let you know what goes on. When I get back, I assume I'll be meeting up with a load of the people off at X on the beach, and I'm gonna get some training footage going and shit like that, and get them in some vlogs now, because some cool people. Obviously I can't mention any of the X's because they don't get announced till they turn up, but again, some really cool lads, man, and girls, mainly lads. Let me think of any more updates. Currently in Rose Bay again, staying with the girl that we stayed with a couple of weeks back, just for one night, and then we moved back to the house in Ashfield that we were in a few weeks before that. I'll show you when we get there. and we're there until the 5th of Feb, and then after that we're going to go to, I don't know, I might do a week in Melbourne or something, or go up the coast a little bit and then fly home and get involved in barbershop and, you know, the whole Lex on the beach hype. I think that's it, man. I don't know what else to say. Just want to reassure everyone that I massively appreciate the support and the, you know, everyone like watching my shit and like following my shit and stuff, because, you know, I notice when people like comment a lot on shit, even if the comments aren't, oh bro, you're looking sick, you know, I appreciate that as much as anything else, but even if it's just like something that's funny, man, just bants and that's what I like most about YouTube, like the camaraderie of it. It's good shit, because it's like you've just got a massive extended group of mates. And final thing, what I'm gonna do when I have fucking finally made it and I've got cash to spare and I've like fed a fucking African village for a bit or something to make me feel like a good person as well, then I'll throw a big fucking massive party and I'll invite fucking everyone, including you. See you later.
Jordy Lenny is my hero!